Hello YouTube and welcome back to my Girls on Panzer reaction series. Back here again today for Das Finale 4, everybody. We did it. We waited the 4 months. Or you guys waited a lot longer, but I waited 4 months. And I'm back. I'm back here for some more Girls on Panzer action. So I had a look just then. The last time I watched anything to do with Girls on Panzer was in early December. Early December of last year. And I'm keen to get back. I'm keen to continue this battle. I remember the main thing that happened, which is the big thing going into Das Finale 4, that'll be different from basically every other battle we've seen in the show thus far. Other than that, I don't remember a whole lot, so I've had to give myself a little bit of a crash course, and bear with me here. Hello, the Girls and Panzer fan wiki, we're here, and I've got this as basically a summary of Das Finale 3. Basically, first we finish off the Chihatan stuff that started in Das Finale 2. Probably the highlight of Das Finale 3 was this sequence. It was very, very well done. Chihatan played it well. Or I clutched up. It was very, very good. I enjoyed that part of it thoroughly, really. Yeah, just kind of this looming threat of the student council and Anzu coming through in the end and taking the shot. Pretty good. I enjoyed that a lot. After the match, of course, there's a little bit of wrap up with Fukuda and the volleyball team, the duck team, of course. Whilst a handful of others go off and see the other matches in the Winter Continuous Track Cup, which is what we're in right now. So in the other matches, we have Black Forest Academy defeating Pravda. From memory, Erica kind of lets go of everything, lets go of all the drama, and just kind of does it, and that does a lot for her. Thinks outside the box. There was some inspirational stuff from Maho from memory through a computer screen that I'm remembering. So sure, let's say that exists. Meanwhile, we have Anzio absolutely failing against St. Gloriana's. St. Gloriana's like pieced them up pretty bad. And this is like semi-final time or quarterfinals? Quarterfinal time. So those two will fight each other now. It'll be Black Forest Academy and St. Gloriana's. That's a big match. That's a big match. I still maintain my prediction that St. Gloriana's is going to make it through to the very end. So whoever wins this match we have going on right now between Continuation and Ori, they're going to probably be playing against St. Gloriana's. That would be my guess, bringing the whole show kind of full circle, considering one of our first skirmishes was against St. Gloriana's. I guess I should say that Continuation High School beat Saunders. I remember that was a thing. And it was mainly due to this Joko, who seems to be the problem. She's like the white sniper lady. And yeah, she seems like trouble. So much trouble that she takes out the Anglerfish team, who, if you guys don't know, I don't know who wouldn't know, that's our main characters, baby. They're out of this. So we have to rely on some of the lesser lights in the, Ori Senshido. Oh my god, I almost forgot the name. In the Ori Senshido kind of club, we have to rely on some of the lesser lights there and give some of the other characters some time to shine. If you want the brackets displayed a little bit better there, I've got it right here, courtesy of Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. That's way nicer than this other one I had up. Yeah, that one's a bit of a sight for, not a sight for sore eyes, and a sight that makes my eyes sore, let's say. Anyway, list of characters. This is important for me. I need to start to remember some of these names, or try to remember them from the past. So I'm probably not going to have much trouble here. This is Miho. She's the main character. Hi. Probably what we'll be getting this episode as a result, or this movie, this thing, we'll have these 5 kind of complementing or commentating the rest of the match that's going on and providing special comments and that kind of thing. It'd be a bit of a different twist. So again, Miho, Sayori, Hana, Yukari, Mako, right? That's pretty easy. I got that down pat. These 3 are very, very important to this particular Das Finale arc as well, because we have to remember the whole entire emotional center is around Momo here, and Momo kind of getting that kind of Senshido scholarship to go to college with her 2 friends here in Yuzu and Anzu. So yeah, I hope that occurs. Yeah, I'm rooting for Momo for sure. She's one of my personal favorites. This is where we get a little bit dicey. These guys, they're the history team. It's fine. Rabbit team. These are the first years, right? There's a couple of you that are cracked out of your mind. Is it Azusa? Maybe? Yeah, I think you're like really good or something. You're like cracked. and you stare off into space. I remember Saki's bit. Yeah, sure. Then the volleyball team, of course, which is the duck team, not to be confused with the mallard team, which is a very different type team. This is all the Sorokos, right? That's what we call them. I call them Soroko 1, 2, and 3, but they have different names. Then we have the Leopon team, which is like the mechanics, and it's because they have a Porsche Tiger, I think from memory is their tank. I've got no chance in remembering all the other tanks. Oh my god. Panzer 4, I remember that one. And then a couple of the newer teams, the Anteater team. These guys are the ones that are kind of out stranded after our main team, the Blowfish team, Anglerfish. They had a fish name, hang on. Anglerfish, of course. How could I have been so blind? The Anglerfish team gets taken out there. The main characters, they're out of there. So these guys are kind of in the open with Jorko ready to strike. And then the last one that was added, and one of my personal favorites, we have the Shark team. They're the pirates. They're just absolute nonsense, and I kind of love them. They haven't really done anything yet, so I'm kind of hoping they do something in Dust Finale 4. The only other one I wanted to have a quick look at is some characters from Continuation. Mika, she's the main one. She's the one that's like crazy good. Yeah, remember her in the film? She goes like crazy and kills a bunch of people. Well, not kills a bunch of people, but you know what I mean. She's pretty good at that. Then Aki and Miko, I'm unsure. Yeah, no, I know you for sure. I less know you. But you're the you. Okay, gotcha. Sure. And you're just sitting up on the ridge like a kilometer away, just, hidden people. So yeah, I mean that's like pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say recap wise. I'm keen to go. And I guess I should explain the next part of this, which is how I'm going to structure this reaction based on my working schedule. Very fun. Um, this seems to be about 53 minutes. I've got about an hour and a half to record now. That's not enough time to talk about the thing and then analyze the thing, right? It's just not. So I'm going to watch the thing now, and then maybe it'll probably have to be almost 2 days' time. I'll talk about it again because I work an afternoon tonight into an early the next day, which is a very long shift. So I don't think I'm going to be in any mood to be sitting in front of a camera talking to you about Girls on Panzer, and that's not the kind of video I want to make. But of course, I want to get the content out there. It's actually kind of important that it gets out pretty quickly for YouTube stuff as well, if I wanted to be all cynical about it. So the video will be out as soon as I can. But yeah, I'm going to watch the thing just now. That's basically all I wanted to get across there. So yeah, let's just do that. That sounds like a good idea. But not without some show stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed already and feel like making me feel good, then hit the subscribe button. I'd like that quite a bit. Comment on the video if you would like to comment on the video. I'll probably do a thing where I kind of respond in text form, like I tried to do for Dust Finale 3. As opposed to doing it in a video form. Follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back, and the Discord. It's always open, it's always ready for people talking about Girls and Panzer and the like, and whatever else, and there'll probably be polls soon about what is replacing other stuff on the channel, so if you want to have some influence there, then the Discord is the place to be for that. And yeah, without any further ado, I guess, one other thing. There's an OVA with this, which came with the Blu-ray release of Dust Finale 4. I don't know when I'm going to do that because it's not out currently, and right now is the time when I can record. I don't know when I'm going to watch the OVA. It might even have to be its own separate little thing, which I just like do in a quick half-hour video or something like that, right? I don't know. It depends if there's demand for it. I'll wait and see on you guys, and if you want to save that for Dust Finale 5, which seems like it's a long way away, but time comes at you pretty quick. And now, without any further ado, I'm gonna jump into Dust Finale 4 right now. I'm gonna do that. Rightio, I have a very, very, very bright Dust Finale 4 up there ready to go. 53 minutes and 37 seconds on this one, so please sync up accordingly. I'm using the AK Submarines subset that came out not too long ago, so it should be pretty accessible for everybody, which is very similar to the other stuff I had. Shouldn't be too much of an issue there with a new subset or anything, which is nice. I'm using the stereo audio and not the 5.1 whatever else, because I think the stereo worked better for me in the past. And there should be a picture-in-picture version of this in the description below. Maybe in 2 parts, maybe not in 2 parts. We're going to see. Normally about 50 minutes is my kind of cutoff for making it 2 parts without the quality being too crap. So, and I mean, I don't want the quality to be crap for this because it's pretty cool. It seems like we're jumping in right from where we left off. So, yeah, just going to give it a 3, 2, 1 and jump right in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. And I certainly am recording. Goodbye, Anglerfish team. I agree. I should make one of... Oh! It is surprising, right? Someone's got to stand up. Oh, yeah, you. I remember you. Okay. New opening? Yeah, newish opening. Okay, sure. Yeah, very new opening. I didn't expect new opening. Man, I got my work cut out for me. Oh, this is just glorious. We're back. There's so much. It's so quick. They just remind you how many characters are in this show. Oh, look at that little initial D reference there too. I wonder if this is the same singer as the other openings. Sounds like her, I think. Shoutouts to Chihatan for sure. Chor Chor. That's ringing bells. Go get him, Yukari. And Hana. Tanks in space? I mean, there's not many other places we can go after that. Cool. Thanks, gang. There's a fuck ton of characters. Oh shit, I guess we've never really seen, like, the other side of it, right? Like us getting, like, towed away. It's not gonna happen for you like that. Of course. Yeah, get your head in the game, guys. Come on, Momo, switch on. You're meant to be in charge, right? Yeah. With the kind of pickled something? Pickled potato or something? Okay. With a bit of assistance. Okay. Into the trays. Just a bit of a reset. Yeah. Seeing that the ace gets knocked out is kind of, you know. extremely Anzio moment. uh, reminds me a lot of their battle against Katyusha and the gang, Pravda, in season 1 because of all the snow. It's true. All right, we seemingly are really switched on. Come on. Not the charge move. Chihatan strats. Nice volleyball technique there too. We're digging a trench, eh? Sure, as long as they don't get a flank. We're in a bit of trouble if they get a flank. Oh yeah, this is neat. Sure. Based on that one movie we saw. A tunnel? I agree. As long as you think that's a good idea, then I'm with you. Okay. Food metaphors never fail. Oh! Yeah, the first name was way too normal. Oh no. Chihatan got excited. I was expecting way more of this. This is interesting. Yeah. I wanted to pause that and see all the names they put for all the tanks. That's fun. I saw like old tank. Yeah, there was some lore about it, I remember. Because they're Finnish, right? I think that's continuation. They're just goofing around. They're just playing in the snow. What the fuck are they doing? Oh, building like a... Okay. Gotcha. Just building a big snow fort. I love the... Yeah, because it's like initial D, right? Because they're all the mechanics. Love the drift. Hi. Thanks, Saki. Okay, yeah, I see. I wouldn't say that this is a particularly safe strategy, but it's doing something, sure. It's full of fucking rubble? Oh no, we're still digging. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And yeah, they're closing in a little bit more now. Interesting. Sort of search. Yeah, because she has good eyesight. I remember. If you have to sing to make it better, then that's all good. Oh yeah, and then you're doing a bit of the of course, because they had the karaoke bar. I remember. What is it like a this? Do you know? Does she know? There's certainly a bunch of bullshit in there. True. Gamer reference. You better hope there's not some kind of blockage. Okay, cool. Winning? Mmm. And now you figure it out. Sure. These JoJo ass motherfuckers. Are they're communicating through music? Sure. I didn't understand for a second. But now we're playing a bit of like a polkery thing, so. And they're charging. Okay, gotcha. It does get pretty thin in here. I recognize your voice, for sure. Or maybe your character archetype. Whee! Down the toilet bowl. Holy fuck. I mean, they hit a shot. I'll give them that. Soroko? Soroko? Oh, are they gonna... Oh, shit. Really? That's devastating. Really? No way. Not the student... I thought that this would be the student council's time to shine. Well, we've handed it off to the first years, right? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I thought that was Azusa. Yeah, cool. Sawa-chan is what we're calling her. Well, she was the one that came up with that sick idea with the tunnels just then, too. Holy fuck. Yeah, I love the first person stuff in the show is just fucking cool. I'm remembering all the things I like about girls and Panzer. Yeah, but what you got to do is you got to figure out where they're going to come out at. Also, does she have like it's like logs on the side of her tank for camouflage? Yeah, this is really neat. I guess I should I should have went and looked at whatever movie that was. I think it was The Great Escape or something like that from memory. Even that shot there looked very similar. The hell is a supersonic prince? A smoke screen? Yeah, cool, because they know where the tunnel comes out. Oh. Okay. It's like amplifying the sound. Whoa! Yeah, good luck hitting a shot. That was crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot we were playing flag tank rules. Which is the antidote, gotcha. We're lucky that they didn't get sniped off rip then. What are we making like mochi or something? What are we making? Really? Yeah. Negative brain cells. Sniper. Also, who's the driver? Haven't we seen a red-headed character with a helmet before? Anyway. Oh. I agree. You gotta take out their weapons. Eagle-eyed Soroko is on the case. I agree. Risky. Okay, let's split up. Okay. Trust. I trust you, Soroko. And Season, Owen, and them. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. What? Super goggles. Oh. It's like a lake or something? Frozen? No, never mind. Oh, to see what tanks are there? Oh. Smoke? That's some good scouting from continuation. That was good stuff. Alright, I mean, are we gonna ski? I think we're gonna ski, guys. I was like, are we actually gonna sure. Man, I've seen these tanks fight a fucking sentient Ferris wheel. Like nothing could surprise me. The weather's closing in too. Hmm. Well, that's not gonna happen, right? Oh! Oh, you must remember things, Katyusha. Please. All right. So did the sniper take the shot? But yeah, okay, the sniper had to move. Okay. Just bully that one tank, I guess. Okay. We're moving all right. All right, slow your roll, guys. There's a lot of tanks out there. On the eyes, pretty good. Momo. Okay, I mean... But also, are they going to remember that that's the flag tank? Oh, I think they might. We're in a bad spot. Okay. Now help was on the way. Oh, maybe not as much help as we thought. Mm-hmm. The music's kind of ripping here, too. I really like it. Please don't die. Hmm. I feel like you perform better when you're still. Yeah, you're better to stop and fire. I think that's your expertise. Sotoka's kind of carrying. Whoa! That was very close. It's fucking aggro. Settle. Secret weapon? Holy fuck. Hmm. Where's everyone else, though? Yeah. Using your own strats against you, huh? Oh! Anzio strats. Anzio? That wasn't Anzio. Who put up the the fake tanks in that? Or maybe it was Anzio. Like, anyway, it matters not. It was called Macaroni, so you know. But we successfully took out the sniper. That's very good. Yeah, they're not falling for that one though. Yeah, where's the rest of the gang? The igloo there is very funny. Sure. And that's everyone else. Gotcha. Okay, into the mountain pass. It's kind of like this continuation sandwich at the moment. They got something planned. They're both like sensing that. They both sense that moment. And holy fuck. How did we get so high? Altitude wise. Oh my god. Hopefully everybody signed insurance. Oh shit. Yeah, getting that gun stuck like that's pretty bad. Okay. Okay, whatever that means. Did you cut up there? Oh my fucking... It's so hard to keep track of what's going on. Okay. We're playing fucking Mario Kart. This is terrifying to me, by the way. Like, I hate fucking mountains and this shit. Like, not my scene. Whoa! Insane movement. Yeah. Whoa! Wait, do we have skis? You're skiing? Holy fuck. Not the skiing tank. Just shoot. Yeah, you guys are in trouble. Because they've actually got control over what they're doing. Oh! Okay, we hit a shot. Shoutouts to the Shark team. What the fuck? What button did she hit? She hit the fucking NOS. The Anteater team is like kind of carrying as well. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. And that's the volleyball team doing that? What? Just like corpse of a tank. No! Not the Leopold team. They were kind of in the element too. They're doing fucking initial D-type fucking drifts. It's flag tank versus flag tank. A lot of dudes are getting taken out. Is this like our last sequence? Jump shot. front flip kill. Did she just change over her glasses? We're embracing the chaos. Holy. Okay, this is a bit more like a ski course now, at least. I don't know why it's taken me this long, but this is amazingly produced as well. Imagine animating this. Did we win? They're upside down. What? Start an avalanche? Just kill the opposition. I was going to say an avalanche should be a decent idea here, but I didn't want to, like, murder people. Sure. We're gonna be fine, guys. It's okay. We're gonna fucking die. Oh. Rip. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna hit the shot, dude. Yeah, no, they're donezo. They're surfing the avalanche? Oh, do they still have another tank, too? Well, they don't struggle in that stat at all. They're fucking huge. Huh. Oh, back to the original village. Interesting. They say strength is this. Oh no, guys. I don't know about this one. Surely they're smarter than that. Okay, thank God. So it wasn't strength at all? It was just trickery. We trolled our way to victory? That's funny. Sure. Okay. I wonder if we see who wins the other match now, too. I'm very surprised. It didn't go the way... She was sculling vodka? It didn't go the way I thought it was going, anyway. Oh. Alright, we kind of gamed. Marco's dead. No, she was just, she was nervous. I can understand that. And this is their ship, right, with the big tree. And now we're gonna hang out. Sure, this is... Bro, this is a vibe. Everyone's just in a sauna. Don't die. You don't actually lose fat, you just lose water weight. It's not good for you. Hmm. Oh, these guys hanging out is great. Okay, awesome. Vita. Whatever you say. I prefer to be on the other end of punishment? Hey, yo. I don't know about... Bro, I'll die. Going straight over to sauna into the cold water again? That fucking hurt. Alright. Well, all's well that ends well, right? I wonder too. Alright, let's go T-School. Prove me right. Yeah, very different climate too. Having a nice brew on the job. Yeah, let's see if Erica can clutch up again, like she did last time. Because, yeah, this is bad. It seems like they're fucked. They can't possibly win this. She's just getting smashed. She doesn't give a fuck. Well, we'll lose if we don't. It's so much more visibility in this setting. The door's hip. You crazy motherfucker. Rukuriri? Who the fuck? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, you revealed yourself very early there. They're like little pot shots. They're just like pew pew pew. That's a bit more like it. Sounds like someone's firing a fucking revolver. Alright. Now we're back on track. What? I'll do it myself. Thank God they take rock climbing as an elective. Ooh. Hang on. Not quite. A sandstorm? Okay, they're communicating very well for being that far away. And this is kind of mirroring the avalanche, kind of using the natural elements to your advantage. Which I'm guessing, again, historically in war has been something that people used. Like if it's a foggy day, then you use the fog, right? Now, what if the Australians were here? Show me the fucking koalas again. He was cool. Because right now I'm rooting for the British, and that just doesn't feel right to me. Oh! Okay, she's cool. Vanilla, huh? Yeah, I would have been wary as soon as the fucking sandstorm started to roll through that you were in trouble. Yeah, look at these fucking characters. That's cool. It's like cranberry, peach, vanilla, all different types of tea, right? It's the joke. It's the joke of the whole school, really. Oh, the sub's great. Fantastic. Can't believe Black Forest got lucky again. Crazy. Good math. Okay, future commander. It's very much this theme of the next generation going through this whole thing, right? Because Joko was a first year as well as our first years in Ori being very good. That's a lot of fucking tanks. I forget what the maximums were for this tournament. Maybe 15? Holy fuck. Alright, the British are winning. False alarm. Yeah, the gun's not high enough. Yeah. So that's what happens when you get that wrong distance away. Oh! Jump scare. Look at this fucking arena. Gladiatorial arena. Hmm. Some kind of final showdown. Alright, let's go chat room. Oh! Rev up the fucking engines. Oh! Oh! Yeah, bro. Crazy reveal, huh? I'm not. Yeah. What the fuck? She was British. Well, I mean that tells us who's winning, though. Imagine if Erica won now. That'd be fucking crazy. I remember that. Yeah, the Arisa stuff was that was foreshadowed, right? That she would join somebody. Holy fuck! Point blank. Erica's still kind of cool though. I thought they would. I'd be very thankful too. What if she joined fucking Ori? That'd be so broken. Indeed. And there's 2 more Dust finales left, so it's going to be a big fucking battle. I was very surprised our battle against Continuation ended as quick as it did, but it started to feel like a lot of tanks were going down very quickly, and I'm like, oh shit, they're like ramping this up pretty quick. I'd love to see it lengthwise compared to the battle against Chihatan, which I felt was longer. Even the first one against the French. It had more setup at least too. It felt a little bit short. But overall it was really good. I mean, it's just another step up production wise for sure. Like the amount of big sweeping shots with multiple tanks on screen, just it increased probably twofold. Like there's sometimes, and I don't know if this is just like a me thing, I found it hard to follow. Maybe it's the white background as opposed to the forest where we were before. As well as maybe me being out of the game for a little bit, right? Not being as used to what all the tanks look like. Sure, that part's easier to follow for all you guys that are, you've seen this show more times than I have. And yeah, I can't believe fucking Arisa joined St. Gloriana's. That shit's crazy. And then, yeah, we're doing the same old ED here, which is always fun. The opening was fucking nuts, too. So sure. Yeah, the whole Arista thing, just like, I completely forgot about it. I didn't think it would be a thing. Oh, and I think we're done. Oh, shit. So yeah, that was Das Finale 4, everybody. I had a great time. It was very good. I'll see you guys in like a day or two to talk about it. But at least I've got this part done, so that'll get me ahead for some other stuff. So on the back end. But yeah, I had a great time. It was more Girls and Panzer fun, which is always just good. There's a fuck ton of characters though. Holy shit, I forgot. All right, yeah, I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
And we're back. It's been 2 days, and this is Girls und Panzer Das Finale 4, or I guess that was Girls und Panzer Das Finale 4. And what did I think? Overall, very positive. I think it's taken a lot of good steps forward production-wise with the show. A lot of the stuff towards this section here, where we're just kind of sledding, was insane. And I probably need to watch it a second time to try to catch up with everything that occurred during that time. But yeah, I mean, banger action, well directed, well choreographed, all that kind of stuff, right? I don't know if VLC is stuffed up. There we go. Yeah, strong use of CG. Strong character designs as always, expressive characters this time. Felt like everybody got their little moment to do their thing. It really was a showcase of the, I guess, second tier characters of Ori as a school. And yeah, I mean, it was really cool. The girls like drove in tanks and stuff and like battled, and we came out victorious in the end. In again a way that I'm not exactly sure on all the details of right this second because this got kind of insane, but we won. That's good. Structurally, it hit me a little bit weird. I guess this is a long time between here and here, between when we kind of finish this part of this battle and move on to the next one, which is the other semi-final between Black Forest and St. Gloriana's. I thought we would stay in this battle for a little bit longer, but I guess that's the benefit, or I guess detraction. Do you know what I mean? Like, Continuation High School does not have a lot of recognizable characters to the Girls and Panzer anime only fandom. I only recognized, again, from the start of this video, like 4 or so. So it's difficult to make like large form content back and forth exchanges with all those characters, the characters we're unfamiliar with. So, we saw I guess the JoJo people, they were pretty cool. I liked them. But in contrast with like a school like St. Gloriana's, you have a lot more characters that we're aware of and have attachment to base a lot of things off of, right? That battle can go on for like a full like hour and a half, and there would be things happening all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, interesting structurally. Again, like through this section here, we just do a lot of like kind of just chilling, slice of lifey stuff. You know, I wouldn't even call it fan service because if you think that this is fan servicey, you're kind of weird. But you know what I mean? It's just kind of chilling. We're just chilling after the fight. It's nice. It's some reconciliation stuff. Before again, the last 10 minutes solid is all this battle that I've been talking about, which had huge plot twist right there at the end. I even clicked on it right. Look at that. Isn't that kind of crazy? So again, for the uninitiated, this is Arisu. She was, I guess, the main antagonist, kind of the main rival of Der Film, and now she's just joined one of the strongest schools. So, like, that helps a lot. We're going to be, there's going to be a little bit of a grudge match back there again. I say grudge match, it's not going to be particularly aggressive. It's, it's Arisu. She's not particularly aggressive overall, but it will be a good fight. It kind of power scales both schools in the right way because if we're believing what we see back here about Ore and them in a pretty bad position, and how they got out of that bad position, they're kind of undefeatable at this moment. So you kind of need some bullshit on the other side to kind of even out the scale. But I mean, as it stands, I've watched this like 2 days ago, so I'm gonna like rewatch a lot of it and then give thoughts as I'm rewatching it. And that kind of thing. And hopefully not run too long because I kind of want to edit this before I go to work as well. So we'll see. So we start immediately where we left off. I really like this technique here where we've split the screen down. We did this a lot during the TV anime stuff as well. We just kind of get the reaction shots of all the characters to seeing that the main character has been taken out. Structurally, I'll say this now. I thought that there would be way more Miho kind of content here. Like, reacting to information and giving tactics and, well, not giving tactics, giving tactics to the audience, right? Saying, I thought that she would be our view into this instead of focusing on all the other characters. And in retrospect, I kind of like the approach that we did go with, where we actually are genuinely giving these characters that are, I guess, less popular more of a, more of a view into them. It's good, right? Like I didn't know that Azusa was like a even like I knew she was a thing and that she was good, but I didn't know that she was that good until like this segment. I think that speaks volumes. This kind of didn't come back at all. I think your continuation high school alumni, I think, right? Because you were part of the trio from the film. We didn't really get a payoff to this scene here, I will say. But then this runs us straight into the opening, which is a new opening, which is kind of insane. This song here is by Cho Cho, very similar to the other two openings we've seen for Girls on Panzer, right? There was an opening for the TV anime and an opening for the first half of Das Finale. Was there one for the film? I forget. Either way, obviously a singer that we're keeping associated with the series, and they're staying on board, which is nice. I think the song is neat, and I've gone through the lyrics already. I didn't really see all that much, so we'll probably just hold the brakes there. I think the point of this opening is just to show as many eye-catching character moments for all the characters in Girls on Panzer as quickly as possible. Which, I mean, they succeeded in doing so. Like, look at it, it's insane. Like, if you're a fan, I would imagine that you're just like super pausing every frame here. Like, look at this is continuation. That's great. Like, we had some Hana family stuff there. We have Sorako, we have Marco and all their friends. St. Glorianas, we had the first years. I don't want to just like say who they are as they show up, but that's kind of what the point of it is, right? Like, did we have a thing with somebody at Black Forest eating a big dessert? Am I stupid? Maybe. Just a lot of good stuff there. There was a history team. There was Sayori doing some stretches or whatever. Yukari's doing some spelunking of some kind here as well, which is pretty neat. This is the stuff that I really liked as well. There's a little bit of Maho Miho stuff here, just some, nice little backstory reinforcing stuff. Like, this was present in the film, right? But seeing a little bit more of it played out here is pleasant, right? Remember the dog? I remember the dog. Yeah, hell yeah. Isn't this the vegetable? It's like sweet potato or something? Pickled sweet potato? Is that like a yam? I don't know. It's unclear. But that's the one that you pickle and then eat, right? That's why this is a thing? Okay, sure. Of course, the little initial D reference there from all the mechanic team as well. If I can even catch it. Yeah, it's very quick. Look at that. Fun. We have there the pirates, the fucking gamers, the Pravda. Our fucking Anzio having some pizza and pasta. Why not? Oh, this was cute too. You have, it's Fukuda, right? With the dress. Hell yeah. And then, yeah, this is like your, anime OP eye catch with the main characters all on bikes and that. It's pretty cool. And then, yeah, tanks in space there for like a frame, which got me kind of excited. Look at that. How cool's that? Tanks in space. Oh yeah, and that opening, that last line, I'll never say goodbye. That shit's probably gonna hit pretty hard come Das Finale 6, right? Yeah, and then just every character, why not? Just every fucking character. Yeah, I will never say goodbye, and then you have 3 characters graduating as well. Or more than 3, but you know what I mean. Like, there's something there. There's something in that. In grand Girls and Panzer fashion, we have a flash to every single group so they can give their little unique reaction to the information we just heard. This one specifically referenced 3 different battles before we get the right one from down here. But this isn't the time for this kind of gag. This is serious business time. Let's talk about the other elephant in the room. You guys didn't really do that much. You did a little bit, but not that much, which I think leaves a big gap in the story. We need you guys to stand up big time come the next battle, come the final, right? Like, big time. Big time, big time. Because guys kind of been dragging the chain. I guess they did get the killing blow in the Chihatan battle. Fair enough. Okay. No, maybe I was too harsh. I do think there's some big stuff coming, specifically for Momo, because that was a little bit more of an Anzu maneuver last time. Like, Momo's going to need to do something big next battle. I think my major prediction I've said already is that she's going to be the one to take out Arisu. I think that's going to be the move we go with there. And as always, the sub work from AK Submarines, that whole gang, is really good. Like, the slightly growing nature of the subs here as she gets like more and more crazy is great. And then one more size bigger and then back to normal, right? As we tell her to calm down. Just great stuff. There's also one specific shot later on where the sub follows somebody around as they're rotating through the air, which I thought was really nice. So Momo is almost mimicking the audience and probably the rest of the group right now. Very nervous. Anzu says, "Shut up, eat this." Nishizumi, Miho has already put in plans here to make this better, right? She's got a little bit of a plan already. We're going to rendezvous together. I guess the Shark team was over near the Anteater team at the time, because my big fear as well is that the Anteater team is the one with the flag, right? So if there was another shot from Yoko, it was the sniper, very quickly, then they could be taken out. But that didn't eventuate. They got back together with the gang pretty quickly. There was actually quite a bit of Pravda and Katyusha this Dust finale part, which I thought was a little bit, not a little bit weird, but you know what I mean. It was unexpected, but welcome. Yeah, so she's disappointed that she didn't get to see any Miho, right? Because that's the reason she showed up, to see the best players play. But she was the one that slept in, apparently. That's pretty good. So Ori escaped to this high vantage point. They're using a little bit of high ground here. And we have a pretty good plan to stop us from just like being taken out immediately. It's a pretty memey plan, but it works. Continuation are pretty confident here. They've got them surrounded. They're just going to slowly encroach and push in on the weak points, right? Perfection isn't reality, right? There's gonna be mistakes here, and we're gonna press on them. We have the advantage right now. We have all the cards in our hand. Another thing I really like as well. So again, we turn to Momo. Momo's the commander, and then Anzu stands up, right? She's like, "Hey, everybody, what do you think we should do?" Like turning it back on the team, right? We're not just going to follow orders here. We're going to listen to what everyone has to say and find a good strategy from that. We discovered that a lot of these tanks have at least somewhat capabilities of digging trenches, and again, like you want to be in a bit of a fortification on the top of a hill, right? That's the idea. So we're going to dig a trench so that we have something to peek over and shoot or hide behind, right? That's the general gist. And yeah, the way we put this together is kind of insane. I can't imagine this is particularly practical in real life, but it works for the exaggerated reality we have in this particular anime. Cool, so then we look at this map. I don't really understand what we're meant to be looking at on this map that's meant to give us the indicator that there's a tunnel under us, but there is, so good thing that we saw that. I don't know. I can't read. I'm dumb. Either way, we're looking at the map, and then we get the quick flash here of The Great Escape, right? Which was the movie that the first years watched very briefly before going into this battle here, right? Couple famous scenes from such a film. I believe Chicken Run is a parody of this film as well. That's where I know a lot of these bits from, along with the music as well. So using tunnels to escape, pretty good. We use that as well. And there's a bit later on where we go for a pretty aggressive jump, which led to some success as well. So, you know, using the parts of the movie to succeed, not a new thing for the first years at all. Yeah, I'm kind of underrated the third year stuff here. Like, this is a hot pot, right? They're all the ingredients, right? And even if we're not particularly important, we can still churn up the pot and make it nice. So, hey, let's stir up the troops. Let's get them excited. Let's get them going. That's kind of what being a leader is all about. I like that little metaphor there. I like it a lot. Even taking a lot of the Miho style here by naming it a really stupid name. So this particular operation is called Operation Anglerfish Hot Pot Breakout. Which is a mouthful, but I mean, it works. It's very Girls and Panzer. Again, thought there would be way more of this stuff. Like there's little cutaways to, like Anzio will say some stupid reference, or Chihatan will tell them to charge or something, right? They're probably relegated to the same group, our main characters, which is again, it's kind of strange structurally. I don't know. It's cool though. I like it. This is a fun running gag. I believe it's been running since the film as well. Like seeing continuation and saying, "Hey, isn't that one of our tanks from the Russian from Pravda?" Again, that's a history reference, right? Because a lot of Finnish tanks are just Russian tanks that have been stolen or reused or whatever the hell. I remember we were talking about that. But I digress. Like this is fun. Again, a lot of Katyusha. Yeah, the drifting by the mechanics, pretty good to make the kind of trench even bigger there. Just like everyone's working together there. It was almost like a construction site on meth. Look at that. So yeah, now that we've dug down sufficiently far, we've kind of hit the top of the tunnel. Now we're going to use high explosive shells to try to get into it. I believe we rotate the rabbit team and the shark team, maybe? Yeah, rabbit team and shark team, because this on the bottom's the shark team, right? With the double treads that go over the top. True. This is a fun line to watch through the whole thing as well, kind of Soroko versus the sniper, like Soroko trying to spot them, and then succeeding and then failing and then succeeding. It's a bit of a roller coaster. I like it. Sodoko kind of carried. She's kind of good. I don't know. There's a small segment here where we have both the rabbit team and the shark team singing, not the same song, but kind of the same. They're both singing at the same time. It's kind of novel there. I will say there was a bit of a lack of music here. We kind of had a musical piece from the French school during one of the first Dust finale parts, maybe the first one actually. And there was a song from Chihatan as well. We didn't really get a song per se from Continuation. We got a lot of playing of whatever instrument that is, but not a sung song anyway with lyrics. Unless that was last Dust finale part, and I'm like tweaking. I don't know. I can't remember. The path is now opened, and one by one, we're gonna start going through the tunnel, right? Making our escape from this precarious situation where we're surrounded. I mean, this whole time continuation has just kind of been closing in. And again, they kind of need to go one by one to not make it too obvious what they're doing. If they all disappear all at once, it won't work as well. I like this from the Shark team too, so they're kind of too fat to get through the tunnel and need to like enclose these little guns in. Which I didn't even know was possible, but they made it. Yeah, this part, kind of communicating with the strums of the instrument here with Yiri, who is the JoJo-looking one. With the big fucking pompadour, is that what you call it? Yeah, with the pompadours, they're funny. The music picks up a lot of pace here. That was basically Command communicating to that small sect to go off and block off the tunnel. That was kind of Mika figuring out the strategy very quickly after taking one look at the map. Again, pretty switched on character. We saw that into film. So we get a little scene there of kind of Joko kind of rotating, looking for a better angle on our team. Anzu somehow knows that she's about to get shot. It's kind of it's kind of not said, but I think she knows she's about to get shot. I don't know how, but she does. I guess they figured that, hey, like, we haven't seen the sniper in a while. It's probably due, and we're the biggest target here, so why not? It's very quick there, but she says, hey, Azusa, right? It's basically up to you. I see this through for us, right? Yeah, and this was surprising for me, right? I'm like, okay, well, that's it for the student council this time. They'll have more to do next time for sure. I can't express how much love I have for the Sodokos. They're my favorites for sure. like, oh, there's a vacancy in the leadership. Oh, it might be me. Like, pretty good. I love that stuff. And I love how much fun the first years are having with it, like getting to call her Kaicho and stuff. That's just good stuff. They even say it's like posthumous, which they didn't die, but I get what you mean. It's a pretty good strategy here because like if you kind of follow them down, then you're like toast, right? Like, we've just got our gun pointed to the exit. If you try to follow us, we will shoot you. Causing everybody to change tact and try to meet them on the other side of the tunnel. This specific shot here, I think, is fantastic, right? It looks like, I don't know the character's name, but in The Great Escape, the little scene we saw of the guy, like, on the little cart, right? Very, very similar here. It's almost like the same position. It reminds us of that metaphor from that film. I think it's really good. And it's in a clever way, right? Because we're peeking our head out the top of the tank, so we're this close to the roof, even though the tunnel's quite large. Yeah, here we are, supersonic print. Okay. This is like the super juice, and that's how we all get out of the tunnel really quickly here in a little second. Like, we're tying all the tanks together, like the mechanics team is leading us, and they're gonna drag everyone through. I think that's the strategy here. They said we needed a smoke screen, so I thought it would have something to do with a smoke screen, but I was incorrect. It's a really goofy shot here, how fast all the tanks go out. Yeah, really funny. But it gets us out of harm's way pretty quickly. I like that a lot. Yeah, you forget how many tanks that they get to bring versus our tanks, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, we've taken out a few tanks here. I remember in the first part we took out a bunch of tanks as well. They don't really mind that much if all these T-26s get taken out. Because again, we've taken out two very important pieces from Ori. Let's talk about the other sub-theme in the entire in the entire Dust finale part. They're weird, they're like OVAs. The next generation. Yoko here, the talented freshman sniper, is what I just said, a freshman, right? We have Azusa, right, who's a first year part of the Rabbit team, right? And we have Arisu at the very end, right, who's joined St. Gloriana's and is very young. It's a cool theme. I like that we're like promoting this next gen, right? It's not the same old stalwarts that we've relied on this entire time. And most of all, it's just fun seeing all the characters again. Like seeing all the different special comments from all the people we've seen before is just like really fun. So Shoutouts Girls and Panzer. Even Marco's like eating a burger here. That's pretty good. That's good content. Oh, that's fun too. So Miho says it's a good call to split up here, and then that exact same moment we have Azusa telling everybody to split up, right? Sawa-chan, whatever we're gonna call her. We're going to split off into two teams. Let me just explain it now so I don't have to go through them explaining it. So here's the split. We're going to have the main force, which is going to be 4 of the tanks we have left. It's just going to continue on the same road, right? We're going to kind of use the lack of visibility to our advantage there. We're going to have Soroko's team, the Mallard team. We're going to have the History team, and we're going to have the gamers, right? They're all going to go up on the ridge. Now, this is specific, right? Because the gamers, the Anteater team, they're the flag team. So they're going to go up and do the flank. Like, our most important piece is going to go off and have less protection on the side, which is a bit of a risky strat, but ends up working out pretty good in the end. I mean, the sniper is the biggest barrier to our success in this battle, I think. Yeah, another really fun shot there. Really great CG of the characters outside of the tanks as we see the split happen, right? And the wave from Soroko. Really, really nice there. Yeah, look at him go. Yeah, the tactics here are really shining on a rewatch, right? It gets pretty overwhelming, like in the moment, trying to keep track of things. Again, the language barrier being there as well for me personally. It's nice when you watch it a second time and can see all the machinations playing out, knowing where it ends up. So Mika, or I guess I should say somebody under Mika, notices that they've split up. There's only 4 tanks. We tried to use a bit of a smokescreen diversion, but now we've sent off the JoJo team. They're off to chase our little assassination squad. So there's a bit of a sandwich forming there. This is fun. This kind of ski jump is kind of a precursor to what comes later, which is a full-on skiing segment. But we kind of just use this for some inventive cover here in this moment. Azus is very aware the entire time that the sniper is there on the ridge aiming and is just waiting for the other team to intercept right at the right moment. And yeah, this all happens very quickly. Okay, so Soroko spies, right? We see here, spies, fires, a tank runs in the way, right? It gets revealed that it's a Pravda tank, which gets Katyusha involved. But this whole ordeal also scares the sniper to the point where they can't fire the shot. Yeah, it's enough to push them out of position and not let them take the shot. Okay, cool. That allows our group here to move off of that ski jump and kind of push the advantage on the flag tank of continuation. I also really like Sotoko's fucking eyes here. Right there. That's just fantastic. Somebody like pranked her with the binoculars. Is that the idea? Tell you what, the fucking gamers take a beating here. They're always rolling or sliding or doing something. They won in the end with some trickery. We'll talk about that. But it's a rough and tumble go. And then yeah, that's great. I just laughed at that joke a second time. Like they go to like push it over to get it back on side and then end up rolling it further and further down the hill. That's great. Just kind of a comedy of errors between this kind of like this kind of contingent that went off on the side. I like this weakness that is established for Yoko as well, right? I need to like kind of stop and fire. I'm not really good at firing on the run. I need to steady myself like a sniper, right? It's a good counter to a character that seems otherwise pretty broken. Like, remember what she did during the Saunders fight? Like, how can you counter that? You can't. As a result, we get this cat and mouse game as we go over these ridges, right? Where Yoko's going to stop on kind of this ridge, right? And take a shot, and we need to get over the other side before she can be able to do that, right? Because otherwise she's just going to land and we're going to get taken out. Like almost getting a pretty good shot off there on the flag tank, right? This ended up smoking. That must be something, right? So if they stay in this current kind of climate, right? Our little contingent here off on the side, they're just going to get taken out. They can't run forever. So they have to break out the final straw, the secret weapon, right? And we can even see it here. It's Anzio inspired, right? Anzio used the little pop-up tanks and that kind of thing, I think. Yeah, cool. Operation Macaroni, of course. And that's where we say Operation Macaroni Dre or something like that during this part, during Dust Finale 4. That makes sense. Okay. I'm slowly remembering the show I reacted to. It was a little bit of a while ago. Like specifically here, like the cutting of the music here and like the focus on Joko as the sniper, like the flag tank, it's being used as bait here. Just as we pull that trigger, we see a shot come from this suspicious house over here on the side.
and yeah, take you out. Very, very cool. That's, yeah, top tier stuff. Does Anzio even react here? So that's what didn't give me the confidence, right? Is like, why didn't we have like anybody reacting? I don't know. And then Sodoko, after being the hard carry, gets taken out here, or the Sodoko gang. And yeah, this tank was armored. That's why it was able to withstand the shot, I think. Yeah, and the Jojo team take out 2 tanks, right? So, okay, I think what's happening here is that we're trying to pick like the right disguise, and then we very, very much we didn't. This is the wrong disguise, right? This is a snow setting in so much as Antarctica is a snow setting, not like the Scandinavian tundra, which is what I think we're getting at here, location wise. No. Also, there's not a sky in the background, guys. What are we doing? It's not flat. I guess there's little musical interludes here. Maybe I'm a little bit harsh on the lack of a song, because these are pretty cool. They're well played too, with the accordion on the side. We love a good accordion. So I believe what Continuation's plan here was to use their flag tank as bait, wait for the exact right moment to predict them to strike, get their tank to swerve, and then we're over the ridge and we're like literally at the top of like Mount Everest. And then into the skiing section, right? Cue the chaos. Let's try and figure out what the hell goes on here. It's just chaos. It's full on initial D drift fest. We have the mechanics team over here, right? And they have their gun stuck on the shark team. Yeah, and then they can't get that dislodged, and we're struggling to gain traction. It's like fucking bump cars out there. Again, I'm not going to say that this is familiar ground for the Finnish-based Continuation High School, but they're definitely a whole lot more comfortable than Ori in this situation, let's say that. Yeah, the whole time struggling to take down the armor on the JoJo tank. I think that's a lot of that stuff too. Oh, so that's what that was. So Mika told, like, everyone else, just, keep him busy for a moment. I'm going to go attach my fucking skis to my tank so I have way more control here, right? That's just as kind of the mechanics say, where's the leader? And then, lo and behold, there's the leader jumping through the air. Pretty cool stuff. Again, that gives them a lot of traction, a lot more like ability to aim, right? Which is important in a tank battle, I can assure you. And again, it's very, very fast paced. There was a small chance there for the Shark team, and they took it apparently, so that's 1 tank down. I believe it's 4v4 at this moment. The whole time we have this banging tune playing. Somebody hit the fucking NOS or something. We take out another one there or something. And then we figure we can kind of start to aim ourselves by firing shots next to us and putting ourselves back on track, which is pretty cool. And as soon as we figure that out, we start to get a whole lot more successful. I believe it's 3v4 now, our way. With a kill there from Mika onto the mechanics. Yeah, sure. Okay, now it's 3v3. That's when the volleyball team also got taken out there, I think. And now we're going to use the Shark team as a jump to get the strike there on that team and do like a forward roll. Okay. 2v2? Yeah, Mika's doing dodge strats. Again, much like the film, she's impossible to kill. Similarly, the gamers are doing pretty good. No, I've forgotten the gamers. It's 3v2 maybe. Maybe still 3v3. I don't know, I'm losing my head here. Yeah, it's pretty insane here. It seems like we have the upper hand, and then as a result, because we're off on the side... No, not we're off on the side. Mika's on her side, and then she shoots the snow up the top and causes an avalanche, which is kind of insane. So I don't know if you guys know much about avalanches, but they're fucking deadly as fuck. Like, this is pushing the show's suspension of disbelief for me a little bit. Like, you don't just start an avalanche because you lose an Ascension match. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, that could kill people, like, pretty bad. Either way, makes for a nice, like, start to our final little set piece here, right? Where we land that shot there on the rabbit team. Oh no. Rabbit team? Yeah, the first years. That's when the Shark team gets taken out as well by the avalanche, I think. Or we're going to ride it for a little bit. Maybe. No, not really. Again, Mika's tank here has the skis on it, so, it's able to kind of make its way through there and kind of ride the wave. Yeah, no, they had 2 the entire time. My counts there were all wrong, but yeah, it's a hard sequence to follow. Bear with me. Now, this confused me, right? So the gamers obviously are doing gamer stuff. What
what kind of stat do we need to rely on here to get the victory? Is it vitality? Is it intelligence? Is it constitution? No, it's strength. And remember, they're buff. Like, look at them fucking flexing there. They're huge. But what they do doesn't involve strength at all. It involves, or maybe the strength to build out of the snow. Oh, okay, sure. So they crash the tank here into there. So we need to build a snowman really quickly that's going to act as a diversion, right? So this is just to get snow out of the tree, right? It's meant to trick both the audience and continuation into thinking their tank is parked there, where in reality they're parked off to the side. And yeah, this is pretty good, right? This looks like the tank is hiding there, and they've done a very bad job of setting it up. Like, little smile there. Oh, the gamers, they're so stupid. Oh, you thought? Oh no. Get tricked. We're beside you the entire time. Get flanked. Get gamed. So yeah, kind of an anticlimactic little victory there. There's no like big audio sting or anything. It's just kind of, oh yeah, we lost. Bye. And then yeah, there's the results, everybody. We won. Shoutouts to the gamers. Yeah, I still don't get the strength thing. The strength to build with shovel. Sure. And then there's an elaborate pun here with the first years, but you just kind of see Azusa up here feeling herself. That's good. A pun about a bird that flies, Wing Commander or something. Yeah. We like this. This is good. Yeah, again, we didn't see much of you guys at all. Just under the kotatsu, having a good time, keeping warm. Sure. And then this is a fun little slice of lifey segment where we just get to experience a small bit of the Finnish culture, I guess, here. Which, hey, look, it's all fucking saunas. Everywhere's a fucking sauna, and it's a beautiful forest, and it looks lovely. That's all I really know about Finland, really. Again, I don't really see the need for a sauna personally because I'm not cutting weight, or I'm in Australia where it's like raining and cold today, and it's still like 20 something degrees Celsius. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. But sure, it seems fun. I mean, I've been in a sauna before. It wasn't really my bag. Again, this whole part here about trying to like lose weight in the sauna, it's water weight. It's not doing you any favors. You're not losing any fat. It'll make you low on the scale, and it will make you bloat less. But like, I don't know. I'm trying to give weight advice to like fictional characters. That doesn't really work. Yeah, just a nice exchange of culture type thing here, right? We had the volleyball team with another athletic group explaining a bunch of Finnish activities before we have yeah, these guys are two peas in a pod, right? The kind of pompadour JoJo dudes along with like the pirate shark team fucking Yakuza type beat. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So yeah, that's a pretty small segment. I imagined that being a lot longer in my head. And now we move straight into the next match. Like they're fighting right now. I wonder who we'll be up against, and then we get to learn who we're up against. I guess it's pretty plain to see there in the editing as well. I wonder who we'll be up against. First thing we see is St. Gloriana's. I don't know. Makes you think. Well, first thing we see is T, which is shorthand for St. Gloriana's. You know what I mean. I don't know how much I'm going to have to say about this battle specifically tactically. We only really get to see half of it, right? We jump in when we're halfway through it. I like the contrast between the two teams here, though, right? Black Forest is drinking already. They're into the brews, where the elegant, always in control Saint Glorianas have the tea there, right? German beer. Yeah, that tracks, I think. Yeah, even Erica here has a big fucking mug of fucking ale and drinking it down. Hell yeah. So okay, so Saint Glorianas has their flag tank surrounded. They need to find a way back to rendezvous with their flag tank because they're surrounded, even though they've gone on this super long flank to try to find St. Gloriana's flag tank. So that sucks. Yeah, pretty good tactically here. Okay, so the exact moment that the flag tank crew from St. Gloriana's notices that they've turned back around, it's like, hey, Rosehip, you're going to go flank. You're going to go get them. Like, make sure you entrap them in this little gorge. Vanilla, Cranberry, and Peach, my favorite characters. They've got this little fun crew, right? So this is what I mean. Like, you don't have this with continuation. You don't have these little fun crews that are already established and stuff. As well as one of the main characters from the film joining the cause. You now have more characters to play with there for a final battle. Also, Rukuriri, hang on. Yeah, we keep mentioning that name. I don't recognize the character, but they are seemingly important too. I could not tell you what they look like. I like how the sound design's very different. I believe these are Crusader type tanks or something like that. Sound design's very different. They're not as big. They're not as loud of a shot compared to all the other tanks we've seen. Like all of Orai's tanks are like heavy hitters, right? You hardly ever, well, outside of a few, but you hardly ever see them shoot a shot and then you don't like feel it. Where these are very like, oh yeah, we're just kind of peppering the enemy and being annoying. Either way, this little crew has effectively trapped Erica and the gang from getting through this crevice, which is important to getting back to their flag tank, right? So we're going to get out of our tanks here, right? Both of us on either side, Erica and whoever that is. We're going to try to find a way up the side so we can find a way to get on top of the ridge. But like getting outside of the tanks is like crazy to me. I don't know. Yeah, we don't get to see here, right? We don't get to see like that. We don't get to see who's shooting there or who's being shot at. Anyway, I think that's a teaser for Arisu, right? But anyway, they need to get up, but they'll be too exposed getting up on the ridge, so they need to wait for. Wait, no, there's a sandstorm coming in, which is lucky. So then we're going to be able to get up. I think that's how this is supposed to be working. So the sandstorm starts, and we use that to try to advance through a little bit, right? But at that same time, a lot of Erica's gang is up there flanking already. Yeah, all these little, like Rosehip's little gang, all these characters are fantastic. Like, I love you already. Like, that's crazy. Like, that character's name is Vanilla. They kind of look like vanilla. That's crazy. And then, of course, Peach and Cranberry as well, which is the colored hair. Yeah, this is a really fun sequence. It's nice to see Black Forest get that kind of one final time to shine as well before the inevitable result at the end here. Yeah, this is the subbing part I really liked as well, right? Kind of the oh my following the tank there. Very good. Even the flag tank here that's trapped on the beach using the sandstorm to their advantage, right? Again, as I talked about during the reaction, kind of this mirroring of the two battles here in this episode, both kind of being swayed on a natural disaster. The first one being an avalanche, this one being a sandstorm. Specifically here, the perspective changes to St. Gloriana's. They're like, okay, let's let the flag tank go out on its own, and we'll kind of leave our future commander, the next commander in waiting, to kind of make their way through here and try to make it happen. So I'm imagining the person in the flag tank. This is the Rukuriri, right? I think so. Yeah, you. I think that's you in the flag tank. Getting through a pretty unbelievable situation there of being like trapped in a tunnel in like a gorge and banking their way out. It's pretty good. Like just watching all this action here, I kind of want to. I think I deleted it. I kind of want to bring up the first episode again and just show you like that first shot where they roll down the hill and the CG looks kind of rough. It's night and day, it really is. Now we're getting into our final confrontation, of course, right? It's basically 5v6 or something like that. 5v5, 6v7? I can't read. I don't know. Yeah, and there's the reveal, everybody. Whoa, look at that. It's Arisu. She's part of the team. And I don't know if you guys remember the film. This is literally the exact kind of scenario where Arisu pops off. Remember how, like, the university team was on the back foot? And then, like, Arisu stepped up and joined the fray, and then we all just fucking started dropping like flies. It was literally in this kind of like flat surface skirmish type situation. She just thrives here. She's just that good. It ends very quickly there too. That's like hardly a minute from when I last talked to when I talked to then. Like that's kind of insane. Yeah, see? Like just all over very like that. Again, similarly like the avalanche stuff, kind of hard to follow. Or the skiing part. Erica Mad is funny though. I like that. That's good content. Yeah, there we go. Both flag tanks were taken out within 2 seconds of each other. I didn't notice that. Okay. Like, see what I mean? How fast it is? I mean, it was meant to be fast. It was within 2 seconds. I guess that shows you how close it is, though. And then, yeah, I think that's our last line. The next battle will be Orai versus St. Gloriana's Girls' College. And then jumping into that ED, which is the same old ED, but we get to see continuation doing the little jig, which is fun. And then, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Take a screenshot of that. Yeah. Das Finale 4, everybody. It was a lot of fun and made a whole lot more sense once I kind of rewatched it through again. So that's all well and good. It's kind of weird structurally now, because there's probably going to be an episode which is pretty much all calm down. before just kind of ramping up into another battle, unless the battle goes on for like straight up 90 minutes. I don't know. Also, the show hasn't been a show generally, Girls und Panzer, to be one that does a lot of epilogue stuff. So I'm not imagining there's going to be a lot at the very end of Das Finale 6 as a bit of a send off. So I don't know. Structurally, it rings a little bit weird to me. But either way, I've already talked way too long to the point where I'll probably never get this edited in time, which is sad, which means the video is going to be further delayed, which is sad. But that's all well and good. The video will be out at some point. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with Girls und Panzer and that kind of thing. It'd be great if everyone could get involved in the next poll and try to vote for something Girls und Panzery-ish if they feel the need to, or anything else, right? Just keep involved with the channel. I like making videos like this and having support, and that kind of thing feels good. And of course, I'll return for subsequent Das Finale parts. I think I will, unless things change like a lot. So I guess goodbye for now. Goodbye for now, but also show stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel on our way to 1,000. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord, join Discord. Love Discord, Discord. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the future at some point for more Girls und Panzer, or at any other point for any other video. Alright, catch you guys later. Goodbye.